So this is one of Beverlys Chicks. You can see that he's perching on my finger and he's about ready to learn how to fly. No idea if it's he or she. These chicks are products of incest, and there's already a little bit of an issue with him. His eye on this side, he's blind in one eye. One eye hasn't properly developed at all. It only half opens, and most of the time he keeps it closed. So he's blinded in one eye, unbelievably. And yet, here he is. He also does very strange things with his head at times. He's what we would call, a partially disabled chick, I think. But I think he might be able to survive if he can fledge in the next sort of week or so. He is not alone. There is another chick which I think looks the same. I'm going to get him out of the nest in a minute and have a look at him as well. Where are you going? Where are we going to go from here? Come on. Yeah, whoops. Get on, there we are. Hasn't quite got his sense of balance yet. But he's fluttering around all over the place. Come on. Whoops. That's it, perch. Ooh. And you should flap now. Haven't quite got the idea yet. Now he's up, bless him, all this little It's time you went back in your nest. And here is the other one. Now, once again, there's a few things that stick out to me. Firstly, again, he's blind in one of his eyes, not this eye, it's the eye around the other side. So there's obviously some hereditary problem there. But secondly, look at that beak. I mean, there's next to nothing of it. It's already pinkening. But there's next to nothing of that beak there. The other thing is, look at his colouring. Now, I don't know, again, it's way too early. He's not an adult yet. But look at his colouring. If you look at his head, he has all the markings of eventually being pied. Pied is a bit of an oddball. In fact, he's quite an oddball colour. He is quite an oddball colour, because he's obviously not going to be a typical male. He's too light to be a typical male, but too dark to be a typical female. And he does look to me like he's going to be sort of pied. This would be the one that I keep if I had to. He isn't anywhere near. No, he's nowhere near as up as the other one, which I've put in this little pot here, in fact, to stop him getting away until I can get him back in the nest. So now I know this one down here. I know he can tweet. I haven't heard anything from this one yet, so I don't know. They don't like coming out of the nest. So that's his good eye, believe it or not. His bad eye's round here. I don't think his bad eye opens at all. So anyway, We'll pop them both back. That's weird. That beak is really weird for a zebra finch. Really weird for a zebra finch. It looks a bit like a society finch more than a zebra finch. It's very, very strange. You are a little oddball, you are. It took me a very long time to encourage him to come out of the nest, and now I can't get him to go back in. I put him in, he turns around and tries to get back out again. Again, they're not right. They're not right at all. They're special needs, to be sure. And I do reckon that's probably a case of incest. But they've survived. Other than the fact that they seem to have problems with their vision, and this one has a interesting beak. Other than that, they do seem to be sort of reasonably normal. I'm going to try and get him to go back in now.